Hi, my name is Cindy. Let's learn English together. In today's lesson, we will be learning about is versus are. Is and are forms of the verb to be. These forms are used constantly in English. It's one of those things that we use all the time. And so it's important for us to know when to use is and when to use are. Is mainly used for things that are singular. So if you're talking about, and in the word singular, guys, we hear single, right? So if you're talking about one of something, then we would use is. If the subject is singular, right? Or if you're talking about one of that thing, we would use is. Are, on the other hand, is plural. So when you're talking about more than one thing, you're going to use that plural form of the word to be, the plural form of the verb to be, and you would use are, right? So you're using are when you're talking about more than one of something. We're going to do some examples together to help make sure that we understand this concept. And then what I'll do is, like I always do, we'll start off and I'll show you some examples with it. And then I will give you a quiz at the end, our favorite, to see if you guys really get it. And I know you're really going to get it. So let's start off. We're going to look at our first video and we're going to take it from there. So here we go. All right, guys. So we are looking in this video. We see books, right? The sentence is there blank books on the table. In this particular case, we would say there are books on the table. Why are we using are in this case? Well, we're using are because the books are more than one, right? So it's not one book, it's more than one book. Because books are plural, we're using are. There are books on the table. There are books on the table. Let's try another one. All right, guys. So in this video, we can see the little girl is eating. The little girl's name is Lisa. And since it is just one girl that we're talking about, we're going to use is, right? So we can say Lisa is eating, or she is eating, right? Again, you'll notice that it's just one person, so we're going to use is in this case. Is. Good job, guys. Let's try another one. All right, so this one we see it is a window, right? We see the window, and the window is open. Is. Notice that we're using is again, right? Because it is just one item. It is just a window. It's one window, right? So we want to make sure, since this is singular, we're using is. And we remember that we use is when we're talking about a single item. The window is open. Great, guys. Let's look at another one. Here we have a group of people, right? Already in your mind, you should be thinking to yourself, I see more than one person here, that this is a group. They are talking, right? They are. If that was a blank, we would put are in there, right? Because there is definitely more than one person there. So we want to make sure we show that when we use the form of the verb to be. So we would say they are talking. They are talking. All right. So now let's try another one. So this will be our final one before I start giving you some random. Notice I said random, which means you haven't seen these videos before, you're going to see some random examples where you guys have to try. All right, so let's look at this one right now. So this one, we can see that there is a woman here. And we can see how she's feeling, right, from the video. So what form of the verb to be would we use here? We're going to say is, right, because it's just one woman. She is tired. She is tired. She is tired. All right, great job, guys. You guys did awesome with that, right? And remember, we're learning about is and are and when to use them. Just a little quick reminder before we go into quiz time. Is used singularly, so we're using it in a single fashion where it's only one person or one item, one of those things. And then when we're using are, we're using it with plural, right? So if there's more than one, that is when we're using are. Okay? I think we're ready. I know we're ready. Let's try the quiz. So look closely at the video, guys. See if you can fill in that missing form of the verb to be. Here we go. All right. Here we go. We see the people. What is the correct form of the verb to be? The people blank walking. The people are. That's right, guys. The people are walking. The people are walking. Remember, it's more than one person. We're using are. You guys got it. Good job. Let's try another one. Take a look at the video. Okay, so this one is a little tricky, right? There blank a cat on the chair. There blank a cat on the chair. Which one are we using? Yes, there is a cat on the chair. There is a cat on the chair. Good job. You guys got it. You knew that that was a singular item, right? That's a single cat. There's one cat. So you got to use is. All right. Let's try our last one. All right. So we see this video clip. We see the apples. They're blank apples at the store. Which one is it? Yes, there are apples at the store. There are apples at the store. Absolutely. You definitely have to use are there, right? Because there are more than one. Remember, if it's plural, we're using are. You guys rocked that. You did an amazing job with that. Talking about figuring out which form of the verb to be we should use based on the number, right? If it's singular versus plural. You guys did an awesome job. I can't wait for us to work again together next time. You guys can use this out in your conversations with other people. Definitely after learning the English together, go ahead and try it out with someone. It's a great way to help make sure that the content that you learn sticks in your mind. It was wonderful working with you guys today. I'll see you again soon. Till then.